What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Deuteronomy for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today's video is going to be all about the low-class warriors pre-buff. We have the Saiyan Day celebration dropping both on JP and on Global, which means we are going to have the ability to potentially pull the brand new low-class warrior lead who goes by the name of Bardock. But until then, I wanted to give some attention and some shine to this guy who is probably going to fade away into obscurity as the new meta takes place, and this really unique leader skill goes away, basically. I mean, not goes away, he's still going to be around, but you really don't need to use this guy for any reason, and now you're going to have even less reason to do so. So let's take a look at his information. The INT free-to-play Raditz. You can get him from his own event that usually shows up when the World Tournament is happening, so he's very much around all the time, so if you haven't had this guy, make sure you go get him. Savor the moments you have with him before it's too late. Low-class warriors key +4, HP and defense +40, and attack +80.
What?
HP and defense +40.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't get it.
Bro, I'm out, man. I'm tripping.
That's just what his leader skill is. It's very unique. I've never seen that before. So you get more attack than you do defense, but that is just pathetic. And then his super attack is he causes mass damage to all enemies and lowers defense. I'm trying to see the good in this. He does mass damage, so the multiplier isn't that high. He lowers defense, so I guess he kind of functions as a wingman when you're fighting in the World Tournament. If you have him attack first, he'll make all the enemies nice and mushy for your brolies to swoop in and just kill everybody. His passive, attack +50% at the start of the turn, key +6, attack and defense +30% when facing 2 or more enemies. So basically this override unit is meant for AoE. Multiple enemies. World Tournament is basically where you want to use him. Unfortunately, he's starting to become pretty outdated for that as well. I found myself in a situation this time around where I actually was questioning the build of my team simply because this guy really just doesn't give enough damage to justify giving up a crucial spot for the World Tournament. And given what I'm trying to accomplish, which you will see probably tomorrow as far as my ranking, you'll understand why. I kind of need to revamp my team. So anyway, that is my build for Raditz. I gave him 6 additional, 15 crit, and 5 dodge. I don't really know. Whatever works for you, it doesn't matter. But we're going to be taking a low-class warrior team. I almost have a fully rainbow team. The only reason why I don't is because of this Bardock. He is one dupe, but he's still awesome. He is the LR Bardock, and yeah, he's a low-class warrior. And then we've got everybody else rainbowed. The Kid Goku, low-class warrior indeed. Tora, one of the best supports for pure Saiyans and giant form and low-class warriors in general. He can also heal a little bit if you've got enough giant form allies, but we really don't. We only have one other. We've got the Turles, probably in the top 5 as far as supports. Actually, you know what? That's not true anymore. That's not true anymore. The game keeps changing, man. The supports really are just getting so much better. Anyway, he's still really good because he both nerfs the enemy while also boosting your allies. And he can heal you when he gets his Fruit of the Might or Fruit of the Loom thing. And then we've got Turles, the Great Ape version. He can stun, he can use a super attack at 9 key. So this is the low-class warriors team. I'm going to be running dual Raditzes because we're never going to use this guy again. So we're going to take this team into a transforming Frieza Dokkan event because I want to see how these guys can do against the one, the one and only Frieza. The one that has been tormenting the Saiyans for generations. Generations? Actually, how long exactly were the Saiyans under Frieza's rule? Maybe you can let me know in the comments. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't think it was just a Bardock Goku dual generation thing. I think it's been a lot longer than that. Not Frieza himself, but the Frieza family. How long have they been ruling over the Saiyans and all that? So, for this, I was thinking about leading the way with Raditz, but I'm really not sure about doing that because Raditz is so weak. And I mean, look at the look at the stats. 41,000 defense for my LR unit, 20,000 defense for Turles, 12,000 for Raditz. He's not even off rotation. He's on rotation, and look at his stats compared to Kid Goku. I mean, if we want to beat this, we're probably going to have to sideline Raditz, but that's okay. This is still a test to see how the team works as a whole. We've really never had an opportunity to use low-class warriors before, and now that we're going to be getting a brand new unit, which is going to be Bardock, you don't know if that means Raditz is going to be even around anymore. But actually, you know what? While this attack is going, I gotta go and check. Are we gonna be able to use the same Bardock?
Nope.
Ooh.
What?
Yep, that's not good. You cannot use the LR Bardock with the AGL Bardock. So, in order for one to exist, the other has to be removed. And you're obviously going to want to bring in the AGL Bardock because he's the new low-class Warriors lead. Therefore, your LR Bardock has now become sidelined. That sucks. That sucks. All the more reason to do this, guys, so that we can we can give these units, I guess the Raditz and the LR Bardock, we can give them their time in the sun before we send them off and never see them again. That's really unfortunate. I mean, there's really no way around it. The Bardocks, they're both base form Bardock. How else do you call them? One is Bardock with the angry face, one is a Bardock with a bandana. I don't know. But it is what it is, and no more LR Bardock. But we did get Tora. Tora's transformation is very nice. Let's see how well this does against type disadvantage. With dual 80% attack bonus. So we've got, for the leader bonus, we've got a grand total of plus 8 ki. We've got a total of plus 160 attack and plus 80 defense and HP. I think going into this I had about 150 or 170,000 defense. Wait, you can see right there. Yeah, 170. Yeah, that's not a lot. If we get supered by Frieza on a type disadvantage, I don't know if that would kill us, but it would probably be close. So that's why I brought some items. I brought Princess Snake, I brought Ader, and I brought Ghost Usher, and I think I brought Boma as well. Usually that's the item loadout that I would bring for major events like the Super Battle Road, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Legendary Goku event. But given how bad this team is, this kind of might be a legendary event of sorts. Legendary Frieza event. Are we going to be getting something like that eventually? I would love to see that. Fighting Legend Frieza. Although he doesn't have a form after Gold, so I don't know how that would work. Maybe they'd have to throw in a buff steroid Frieza in between. Probably. Anyway. Tora is done. He's returned to heal us by about 5%. That's good, I'll take it. And Bardock, once again, is going to be able to do quite a bit of damage because his passive can work both for single enemies and multiple enemies. So when he's fighting a single person, he gains ki plus 4, therefore boosting the likelihood that he would get his Ultra Super. And his Ultra Super causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy and seals Super Attack. Wow. Let's do that. Let's do it. And then we'll keep Turles on deck because now that Tora is done transforming, we're not going to really be able to benefit from his transformations. Although he will still be able to heal us, so every 3 turns he can drop in and heal us. But we want Turles around because if he can transform by eating the Fruit of the Loom, that will help us, and he can also stun. But doesn't matter. Wow. 2 down, 3 more to go. Alright, we'll have Kid Goku go next. We'll have Turles attack as well. We don't want to have Turles take those hits at the end. Actually, there's only 1 hit at the end. Turles does have very bad defense in general, and with this team and its pathetic defense rating, it's going to be even worse if we got supered by that guy. So I'd much rather Raditz get supered than the Turles. Raditz, while he does have pathetic defense, he has type advantage, so that will keep us in this. And I'm also hoping that I don't have to use an item. Oh, did we stun him? Goku can stun? Yeah, Goku can stun. I didn't know that. Okay. Alright. We're in business. Alright, so with this stun, he is all but dead. You know what? Let's throw Raditz in here. Raditz, you can do the honors. Take him out with a cheap shot, why don't you? And if you can't do it, we'll have Bardock do cleanup and just pretend you did all the work. Raditz. The weak kid. Yeah. Good job, Raditz. He is even worse because we're only fighting 1 enemy, so yeah, it's like carrying he's just a burden on the team, I would think. Alright, let's see here. Collectively, the defense goes up to about 60,000 between the 3 of them. So that is
DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Mega Doo-Doo indeed. Yikes. I'm gonna have to sideline Kid Goku because all those attacks at the end, that scares me. Look at that. from a slap, I took 63k. 63,000. Please stun him, please. Oh, okay, good. You know, I haven't used an item yet. I brought items so that I could. But even if I did, I feel like one major hit would end me. It is a very good thing that we have him stunned. If we can just stun lock him the rest of the way, I think we'll be fine. Next turn, though, we're going to have a bunch of AGLs, so I might have to drop an item next turn. There's no way we can stun him here. We can seal him, but as you saw, even if we seal him, those slaps, those do a lot of damage. And I cannot get enough of this attack. I love this attack. I cannot wait for Bardock to drop on Dokkan. Team Bardock, the free-to-play Team Bardock. I am so excited. I am so excited. I gotta do a comparison between Team Bardock and the Ginyu Force. You know I'm gonna do that. You know I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we've got all AGLs here. This is dangerous. He is sealed. He is sealed. But you know what? We gotta use Princess Snake. Even with Princess Snake, watch how much damage I take from these slaps. We've reduced damage by 30 or 40%, 20k per slap. Okay, that's actually a considerable change. I thought it would be a lot more than that, but I'm glad I did it. And now he's stunned, ironically, which is not going to matter, because now Final Form Frieza, none of these low-class warriors have ever witnessed Final Form Golden Frieza, except for, well, No, I'm right. No Saiyan here has ever seen the power of Golden Frieza. Oh, you know what? I should have had Raditz do the Dokkan attack. Oh, that was a misstep. That was a misstep. I'm ashamed. All right, let's see what we get here. Perfect. Kid Goku, Habohai. Habohai likes to call him a different name. I don't want to say it because it's horrible. So we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen on my live stream. By the way, if you're not understanding what I'm referring to, on my live stream where I reacted to the Dokkan Now news, as well as went for some of the highest ranks on the planet for the World Tournament, go check out my Dokkan Now stream. All the time codes are in there, so if you want to check and jump around between all the various highlights of the stream, make sure to go check it out. It is on the channel right now. Am I dead?
What?
Yep. We got supered. Okay, you know what? Actually, this is good. This is good because you know what? This just goes to show you how pathetic this team is with that leader. So this is actually really good. We got to the end, we got to the summit, and then we died. Look at this team. We've got 5 rainbows and 1 69% LR. On paper, I wouldn't say on paper. Just by looking at this team, you wouldn't think that it would be pathetic, but the fact that this guy is so weak and the defense rating is even lower just goes to show you how bad this team is. Even with all these low-class warriors here, it's not going to save you with a dual Raditz team. So once the low-class warrior lead drops on Dokkan, things will change for this team. I will jump back with this team. I'm going to have to make a few changes, unfortunately, because we're not going to have the Bardock. But I will jump back to this team and see how this team works against the same exact enemy. Because I want to see how these guys do against Frieza when they've got a 170% boost to boast. Get it?
What?
When we come back after a day or two and we get the new Bardock, whether I can summon him or not, we will try this out with that as the friend unit. And actually, you know what? Maybe I might use the Raditz as the lead. But anyway, guys, the point of this was to show you just how far this category can come in less than a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase fail. Actually, it really wasn't. It was a success. We now know that it sucks. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you have ever used this Raditz ever before in your life. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click that notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it.
Well, I'm out, man. I'm tripping.
Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.